major story we're following tonight. The U.S. death toll from coronavirus just rose to 6.
And while the deaths all being reported in Washington state, Channel 9 is getting direct answers now from the North Carolina State Superintendent about keeping our children safe. Again, thankfully, no confirmed cases in the Carolinas tonight, but there are new states reporting cases: Florida, Rhode Island, and New York. That brings the total number of confirmed cases of coronavirus in America to 91 and counting.
A state of emergency has now been declared in Washington state, where those 6 people have died. At the Capitol, the White House is now urging people not to travel to northern Italy or South Korea. Today, we also heard from leaders in South Carolina as they prepare for a possible outbreak.
But until then, the governor said everyone should just take it easy.
Don't panic. You don't need to stock up on anything except maybe hand sanitizer. We will be continuing to meet and communicate to be sure that South Carolina is way ahead of everybody in getting the best information.
And now our education reporter Elsa Gillis is joining us live after speaking with the North Carolina Superintendent Mark Johnson about the precautions they're taking. Elsa, what did you learn? What did they say?
Well, we know our local schools and districts are taking guidance from the Department of Public Instruction on this. So I asked what's being done at the top to keep students, teachers, everyone healthy and safe.
We do know it has reached the East Coast, and there is, rightfully so, a lot of concern among parents and teachers.
So what is the state's top education official and the Department of Public Instruction doing as the fear of coronavirus looms? First, Superintendent Mark Johnson is calling on families to do their part, reminding all to wash their hands frequently and disinfect commonly used surfaces, including cell phones. But what's going on in the schools?
Are you giving any other guidance to school districts about how to handle this? Are you asking them to clean more?
The big message that is new for school districts is to up the use of hand sanitizer and disinfecting wipes on surfaces that are touched frequently by students.
He says they're in touch with all districts, the Department of Health and Human Services, and other state officials in case of the worst.
Would you shut down a school? Is there a protocol in place for something like this?
We are working right now in a bipartisan way with other state and local leaders on plans that will be in place if, heaven forbid, that happens. And yes, following the lead of other school districts in other states, we will look at closing a school to be able to disinfect that school.
And if a school closes down, he says they would look at alternate learning options, like teaching students over the internet and creating pop-up classrooms, if that were an appropriate and healthy option. While the hope is it doesn't come to that, he wants parents to know they are preparing.
We'll bring the full weight and support of the state government and the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services. We will be there at that school to help make sure that we address that situation properly.
Now, on Friday, CMS told us that they are reinforcing their cleaning standards. I will continue to check in with local districts and the state, of course, bringing the most up-to-date information as we navigate this situation. Allison?
And the most we can do at this point is prepare and just try to keep those conditions sanitary as possible. Thank you. Despite much of the fear out there, coronavirus is a respiratory illness, so it's not typically fatal. Symptoms include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. The CDC says symptoms can show up between 2 to 14 days after being exposed. They say the virus is spread mainly from person to person. We are posting live updates on the coronavirus outbreak on our WSOC TV app. Just look for this top story.